All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We've got the visitors facing the home team. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's Flag. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Yeah, and this young kid Flag has so much confidence in his scoring ability.
Oh, hey, how about that?
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
And here's Thompson for three. Drains the triple.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's a three from Paul. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. There's Simons with a three. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Thompson pulls it in.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
They get the rebound. To the middle. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. The bank shot, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Back to Simons. Three-pointer. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Man, this is why you want Simons on the floor. I mean, he can really stretch it.
Thompson outside. Nifty move. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Barnes a screen. And it's Simons penetrating. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Yeah, Simons using his quickness to create, and a slow reaction by the defense. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Chambers. Shot to stop the run. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Now here's Simons. He's got 10.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Paul. Yet to see a basket. He takes it in. Oh, rejected by Allen.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Irving, that's good.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Thompson left side. Here they come with numbers in transition. Picked it out of midair. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Outside Maxey. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Irving. The kick out to Maxey.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
And here's Flag outside. Nails it from 3. Flag's got 5.
Yeah, Flag has that 3 ball. His bag is pretty deep.
Good chance here for Irving. Knocks down the 18-footer.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Thompson outside. Rebound, Toronto. Outside Maxey. The three is up. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Flag. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he comes up with a bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got the second bucket.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Maxey surveys. The three from Barnes. He drops it from range.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Pass to Flag. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And again, Toronto with a triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the field.
Awesome! Hammers it home!
So nice. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Puts up a three, and it's Irving with a rebound.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
1:06 left to play in the first. Here's Cooper. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Irving. Pass to Allen. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Allen's got 8 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Wagner. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. To the paint. Toronto passing it around. Inside. Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
There's Simons with a three. Hits the trifecta. 13 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Randall. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that six-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Free throw good, Schroeder.
Well, Dennis Schroeder is a player who has proven capable whether you're starting him or whether you're bringing him off the bench. That shifty, clever guard has such an impressive skill set.
Richards with a screen. And here's Simons outside. Here's the three. Another miss by Simons. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Bobcats. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Back to Simons. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Kispert. Simons right side. Schroeder with it. And Kamara picks him up defensively. Oh, wow!
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Fires for three. Again, Simons missing. Randle inside. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Kispert with some nice D. And here's Simons outside.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Here's Schroeder. And he makes it on the layup. Schroeder's got 6.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Charlotte trails by 21. Pass to Merrill. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Randle, good. Randle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out. They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Paul. Shoots over Simons. Connecting there, but only 2 for 10 from the field.
How smooth is that? Boy, the pull-up jump shot by Chris Paul. What a look by him. My goodness.
Ball stolen. In transition.
Are you kidding me? Flag already adding to his highlight reel.
Toronto leading by 18. Pass to Merrill. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Merrill's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Paul. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
There's Simons with a three. Counted from distance. Simons got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Pass to Richards. Cuts off the pass. And they're on the break.
And how about Flag's speed on the breakaway? I mean, this young guy can really move.
And so here is Toronto. They have a 19-point lead. Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 24.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Buries it from three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The drive by Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Paul with the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the wing, Thompson. With the second effort. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's the triple. Here's Flag. And here's Thompson for three. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Here's Simons. And it's Flag with a rebound. Charlotte trails by 16. And here's Thompson for three. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 12 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Simons, and he dunks it down.
Man, Simons is such a skilled two-guard. Fantastic at keeping his balance through contact.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. And Charlotte, another three.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Here's Simons. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
The open shot by Thompson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. He's got 17.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Simons.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Pass to Flag. Paul for three. And Charlotte another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Charlotte another three.
And for a first-year guy, Flag's already a master of creating his own offense.
Simons. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now. for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Anthony Simons.
And so Simons nails both of them. Simons with a steal. And so we wrap up the first half. Toronto out in front. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
71.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Maxi's got the ball here for Toronto. A 12-point game. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Maxi's got 12.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Outside for Irving. There's the drive. And the finish by Irving.
Who are you telling, B.A.? The reverse windmill? Come on now. That's just not right.
He got in that zone, and he has the ability to do it. Why not?
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And it's Maxey missing. Charlotte trails by 13. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
For three, Allen. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Here's Maxey. Cooper. Outside for Irving. Going inside. And Irving powers it home.
The reverse slam? That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Charlotte trails by 16. Thompson outside. Irving attacking. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Christie. To win the run. Fires in the triple. Christie's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Toronto. Irving with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Irving attacking.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Down low. Pass to Flag. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
For 3, Maxey. They get it again. And there's the whistle. That goes on Max Christie. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here is Toronto. It's an 18-point lead. And it's Irving missing. Stolen. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a deep three. Oh! From the parking lot!
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Here's Flag from outside the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then, it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitution for Toronto.
And so here is Toronto. 15-point game. Driving in. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Here's Flag. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. There's Simons with a three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Out of bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Toronto leading by 15. Drives to the hoop. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Deflected.
You know, it almost looked like Flag baited him into taking that so he could swat it away. And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
1:56 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Hayes.
Oh, that's a big man right there.
Wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. On the wing, Simons. Takes a three. Gets a hand on it. This one for three. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Christie. They set a pick. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Thompson outside. Allen with it. He's picked up by Christie. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of Jarrett Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Lets a floater go. And the shot goes down. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jarrett Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for Chris Paul.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
To the inside. Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
And that one's good. Flag. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. To the middle. Here's Allen. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, boy, he attacks them. How about that rim protection? That is so good.
And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Charlotte trails by 10. Paul taking his time here. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Flag. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And proof that Cooper Flag was worth the hype. Flag has been a consistent weapon for his team tonight.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
And that one's good. Flag.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, that's nice work offensively by Jarrett Allen. That's a big target and a hard guard.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
They're picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Up top, Thompson. Outside, Paul. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Toronto. They lead by 11. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Bobcats coach as he addressed his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Thompson for three. The rebound by Allen. Toronto leading by 11. Pass to Maxey. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Now Thompson fires from deep. On target from range. Thompson's got 26 points.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's flag missing.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And it's... slams it home.
Wow. Get up, Jared Allen.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Stripped it away.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Charlotte trails by 13. Pulls up on the wing. Allen outside. With the drive. Good on the bucket. Allen's got 11 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Thompson fires from way outside. Charlotte, no good that time either. Allen outside. Into the lane. And it's flagged with a rebound. Here's Charlotte. Down by 15. Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
Here's a three from Paul. The rebound by Allen.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Checking in for Toronto, number 22, Anthony Simons.
Tipped away. Simons with a steal. He launches a three. Pure from three-point range. Simons got 43 points. Here's Paul. Outside Christie. Pass to Thompson. For three. Rebound Toronto.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And for a guy his size, Allen has tremendous mobility.
And here's Flagg outside. Drills it from deep. Flagg's got 33.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. It's good from beyond the arc.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Yes, sir! That one goes!
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Oh, no good on the layup. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Charlotte. It's an 18-point game.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson fires. Buries it from outside.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Ooh, he leaves no questions.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Charlotte trails by 17. Here's Christie. From downtown. And he nails it.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Jarrett Allen.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto making a switch here.
Checking in for Toronto. Number 25.
Here's Simons.
Corey Kispert.
Allen outside. Cooper Flagg. Up again. Here's Thompson. Now Paul.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for your...
And he sinks the second. Poke loose. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Allen.
It's not easy to guard a long player like Jarrett Allen. So easy for him to get into a shooting motion.
Team foul.
That free throw good from Allen.
At the line for the away team.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Thompson! Ooh, the three doesn't go.
If he hadn't fouled out, they may have pulled him anyway. This game is over.
Team foul.
And he drops the first.
In for Charlotte.
And so Simons nails both of them. Jams it home! It's stolen by Irving. And so Toronto takes the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by